Hi, Christina. Thanks so much for being willing to have a chat with me. Tell me some things about yourself. Please feel free to share whatever of your life you're interested in letting us know.
Okay, I was born in Sarnia, Ontario. My mother gave me up at 3, and I lived with Mrs. Beauchamp till I was 3, my sister and I. Her boyfriend used to throw us on the couch when he came home, and he threw my sister, and she got the couch. He threw me, and I hit the coffee table, and I broke my back in 3 places. I don't really remember much, but I remember my Mrs. Beauchamp dragging my sister through the mud and holding me and crying, and I couldn't understand why she was crying.
At that time of your
Yeah.
accident?
Yeah, but then she gave me up because she was going to Africa. So I was in 12 foster homes and adopted 3 times before the age of 10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And when I was 7, the Lynches adopted me, and they beat me just about to death. They starved me for 3 days. They were very abusive.
Oh, dear.
So when I was 10, I was adopted by the Flags, and they were wonderful. But they were expecting to have the perfect child. When you adopt a child, a normal child has 99% problems. When you adopt a child, they have that extra 1%. And that 1% can be disastrous. And it was disastrous. I gave my parents a run for their money. But they still love me, thank goodness. And so I still talk to them. My dad loves me to death. My mother does too, but she doesn't show it.
And they're in Ontario?
They're in Ontario. I started taking hormones when I was 16, got breast implants when I was 19, and my mother had a hard time dealing with it. But she deals with it. And let me see.
So can I ask then, from an early age, you were just feeling like you were...
Different? Oh, yeah. Because they say before the age of 2, your sexuality is determined. So since I was raised by a woman and my sister, I sort of tended to go that way. Anyways, I took a hairstyling course when I was 16 because my mother paid me $200 to leave home. I was so bad. And that worked out for a while. Then I was a prostitute, and I was making $2,000 every 4 hours on the street.
Whoa.
And all I did was waste it on crack cocaine.
And where were you living at that time?
In Toronto.
Okay.
Then I moved here when I was 21. I was manager of the Chancellor Hotel, owned by the Aquilinis, for 3-4 years. And then I went to Ottawa, got my cosmetician certificate. Then I went back to Toronto, and I got my registered nursing. And then I came here, worked at St. Paul's for 16 years. And during that 16
you were
years...
16 years as a nurse.
Yeah.
See, right here.
I was supposed to get surgery, but my doctor broke my confidentiality, and she told the doctor that I was on fentanyl. So the doctor said, nope, she can apply again in 9 months. But by that time I had MRSA, so it's too dangerous.
So how long ago was this?
This was when I was 40.
Okay. Can you ask how old you are now?
I'm 60. I never thought I'd reach that age. Oh my gosh, 60 years old. Yeah, so my sister, I'm over there with my sister. She comes down to visit me all the time. All my brothers have passed away except for one. There was 11 children in our family. So, my birth family. So, all my brothers except for one died. And all my sisters except for 2 died. So there's Sharon and Diane that are left.
And so you have a biological sister that is sitting there with you where I first met you.
We all found each other I found them when I was 16. And they looked for me too. So it was nice. I know my birth mother. She's in competition with me. I called her once because I had a heart attack, and I phoned her, and I just wanted some love and care and some sympathy. And I told her, and she was like, "Well, I was in the hospital too."
Yeah.
And I said to her, "Well, what are we playing? Who's sicker?" So my mother's she likes to be the center of attention, but we look exactly alike. It's really weird. Yeah. The Flags have their own children. They thought they were going to adopt another one, but then she got pregnant, had Brett. Then again, Katie and I are very close. He works for Microsoft, and she's got a PhD in sociology. She's wonderful.
Oh, that's so nice to hear.
Yeah. So we've all turned out pretty good. And my dad said, for all you've been through, you turned out pretty good. And I was like, well, thank you.
Oh,
My mother never said anything such, but.
So where's life at now for you?
I lived somewhere for 12 years. I've had 4 or 5 dogs that I love dearly. And every time they passed away in my arms, it just tears me apart. And Lydia was the last one. And when she died, I fell apart. And I didn't care. We lived in a penthouse at Jackson and Hastings. My landlady wanted to rent that penthouse apartment because I had a 180 view. And she did everything to try to kick me out. Finally, I said no because I have liver cancer now.
Oh,
so I thought I'm not going to spend the rest of my few months left fighting with her. So I just left, and I ended up in the shelter.
Oh my! So you've got liver cancer.
Yeah.
And what is?
I got it. I had Hep C, and I was at stage 1, and they let me go to stage 4 because they wanted to know the point of no return for Harvoni. I didn't know this. I should have, because I'm smart, but I was in so much pain. Then they finally decided to give me the pill, and I thought I was going to be lucky, one of the lucky ones, and it didn't turn out that way. But I've had cancer before.
Oh.
My hair's fallen out twice. But yeah, this time I'm just going to let it go. I've lived long enough, I've learned a lot, and I've had fun.
Oh, good.
My life has been very eventful.
That's a pretty good attitude, considering some of the harder things.
Well, for all the things I've been through, it makes me who I am today. And I think I'm a pretty good person. And a lot of people think I'm okay. So.
Seems like it to me so far.
Yeah. I'm very caring, and I care a lot about these girls. A lot of them are really young. And I give them advice, but sometimes it feels like I'm just blowing hot air up my ass. And I tell them that. You just wait till you're my age. You'll be blowing hot air up your ass too. But yeah.
So you're enjoying people's company at the shelter?
Yeah, I like meeting new
general?
people. Right now, I have a hard time with crack cocaine. I weaned myself off fentanyl all by myself, so that's good. Now I have to stop the crack cocaine. And I'm 60, come on, we gotta stop sometime.
So you're planning to stop?
Yes. All I have to do is go shopping for 3 days in a row, and I'm fixed.
If you shop 3 days in a row? You just enjoy some retail therapy instead?
It works.
Oh,
it really does work. It works for me. You know, I shop for 3 days, put my stuff around me, see what I have, and then it makes me want to get more. So I haven't done that yet. I'm not ready.
Yeah, wait till you're ready. Yeah. Well, I hope that works for you whenever you're ready.
It will.
And that all the remainder of your days, hope they're good, and I hope you do well. You recover from your
Probably not,
cancer,
but I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I've learned a lot this time around. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I know we come back here again and again to learn. And this time, I think I've learned a lot more than I had the last time and the time before. I must have. So.
All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
It's really, really nice to meet you.
Nice
You
meeting
seem
you.
delightful, lovely person. And I'm sorry to hear the hard things about your life. There's some sadder
You know
things,
what?
but you clearly have an amazing attitude and are looking at the bright side.
Everything
Embrace the
has
bright
a bright side.
Yeah.
And if I didn't go through those hardships, I don't think I would be the way I am today. Everything things that make you hard, you have to turn them around. And that's what I do. I just think of the good things. What has it taught me? How can I be a better person? And
Wonderful.
I think I'm pretty good. At least everyone I know
seems like it
seems
to
to
me
think
from
so.
what I've learned so far. Well, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to run into you again.
Oh, you will. I'm
Okay.
always around.
I'll have to come looking for you. All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks.